What's up, y'all?
Welcome to another episode of Home on the Range.
Today we have a little shotgun that we are going to review. Actually, I'm just going to unbox it and I'm going to break it down for you today. But in the very next episode, we're going to be out on the range with it and we're going to see how it cycles and we're going to see, if it's a good self-defense weapon. But before we get into that, I want you guys to hit that subscribe button because we desperately need those subscriptions. And I want you to hit that notification bell. That way you get a notification every time we upload a video, which is pretty awesome because, then you don't have to search for us all the time. It's just ding. I want you to comment on our videos. I want you to like our videos. And I definitely want you to share our videos. But, we can flip that all around. Whatever. Anyways.
He threw me off because I thought he was going to say comment less. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, so today we have I think it's probably the ugliest weapon we own.
I don't know, that Glock's pretty ugly.
Well,
no, actually the Glock is really beautiful.
The Glock is pretty carved.
High point?
I don't know. Whatever.
We'll let you guys judge.
Anyway, so today we have a Kel Tek KS7 12 gauge. Okay, so awesome thing about this shotgun right away is that it loads from the bottom and it ejects from the bottom. So it is immediately ambidextrous. Which is great for me because I'm a righty and for her because she's a lefty. So, take it out first. The ugliest space gunny looking thing ever. Super short barrel, but that's great, for, coming around corners in your bedroom or whatever, because you don't want this big, huge firearm swinging around in a home defense type situation. Real nice though. I mean, everything about it seems real good. Like, okay, let's get into this. There's no magazine. You load all your rounds from here, and they all eject from there. Okay. I don't know how that's going to work. I feel like that may be a jamming issue, but I can't say for sure because I have not fired this firearm at all yet, obviously. You see me taking it out of the box.
So why did you get this?
I got this because one of my subcontractors, one of the flooring guys, actually asked me to do a review on it. I'd never actually heard of this shotgun, so as soon as he said, I knew of Kel Tek. I've actually been looking at the. What is that Kel Tek? I can't think of what it's called. It's the folding barrel one. Eventually we'll have that. So then I'll tell you, hey, this is the one I was talking about. But this actually, this ugly, big, giant, ugly, huge carry handle does come off. So you can take this off and you can put a Picatinny rail on top of this and you can put a sight on top of that. Really, that's all I know about the thing so far. I haven't torn it down. I know it says it's made in Cocoa, Florida, so it's a U.S. made firearm, which is awesome. So maybe it's a great shotgun. I don't know. Let's see what's in the box though, before we get to the shotgun itself. Safety and instruction manual. This is pretty sweet. We get some Kel Tek stickers, actually some really good stickers too. They're like really, really good vinyl stickers. Another sweet one. Man, these stickers are really good.
We like stickers.
I like stickers for sure. Oh, and there's another one. I don't know.
Is it like a decal?
Yeah,
or
it's
is
like
that a sticker?
it's like a decal. Can you see it?
Yeah. Sweet.
That's pretty awesome.
We like those too.
Some really good ones. Okay. So far, not super impressed, but you know, I've been not impressed with firearms before. Like,
why are you not impressed?
well, because it is, first off, it's hideous.
You know, the more I look at it, though, it's not that bad.
It just, I don't know. It's very space gunny to me.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of like the standard shotgun. That's it's a pump action, single pump, double shot. So you pump it once and you get 2 shots. Kind of a funny looking shotgun, but you know, this one's about the same. Again, just because it's ugly to me right now doesn't mean that it's not going to be wonderful to me in a week, because
it's grown on me. I thought it was like the most ugly thing when I first saw it, and now I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as you get it out to the range, it might change.
I think it just looks tactical.
It does look. I guess I'll give you that. It looks very tactical, but it kind of feels like
it's big,
like an Aliens gun, like the Alien movie. You know, or you know, it's just kind of one of those cheap, like, looking Black Ops-y things, but it doesn't feel cheap. Like, that's awesome.
It's loud.
That's very awesome. Well, yeah. So think about this.
Someone walks into the
When
house.
somebody walks into the house, what's going to scare them off? This or this? That, for sure. For sure is going to scare somebody off. The first thing you think of when you look at this thing is what? Bullpup, right? Magazine would go in here. Your pistol grip is there. You know, your hand is in front of where your rounds go in and where your rounds go out. Once again, it loads and ejects from there.
How's that even possible?
Your answer's as good as mine.
Because how many does it hold?
Well, it says KS7. I'm assuming 7?
So how does it shoot 1 and eject that 1 when there's 6 behind it?
Okay, so if you look,
Maybe I'm just not thinking this through.
if you look up in here, you can see, this is where, oh, hold it still, Dan. So you see where that little white piece is right there? That's where the rounds load into. So there's a spring that runs from here all the way up into the loading tube. So this is how many rounds you can hold. Okay? So when you cock it, which is strange to me because your barrel's on top. So it loads on the bottom, your barrel's on top. So what I'm trying to figure out here is, how does the round eject and pull another one in? Oh,
I see.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, I see that now.
So the round kicks down underneath this little track right here. The round kicks down because your bolt carrier group's down here now. It's down in your shoulder stock. So you're kicking that round out with this and slamming it home. Okay. All right. That's technical. Somebody sat at home and said, "Hey, hold my beer." All right. So since it's a bullpup type setup, it's gonna tear down like a bullpup. And these things are in there. Oh, look at that. They come all the way out though. Okay. Well, it looks like it's got a little spring pin in there. It's just a hollow deal. Yeah. So there's two of them. One here, one here. Pop that one forward. Oh, that one came out easier. And again, I'm not doing a hard tear down to this thing because I don't know it. So far I've just kind of guessed. All right. Do I have to loosen this? Oh, there we go. Oh, there you go. All right, there's the lower. So, how's that? Oh, there's the trigger. Okay. Yeah, so it's just like a bullpup. So if you look inside here, there's a rail that goes down that side. There's a rail, oops, sorry. And then there's a rail that goes down that side. And that all goes up under here with a spring system that hooks into the trigger assembly. That's basically, it's basically the same trigger assembly inside here, except for it takes your striker and puts it back here. Okay, so your striker's not right above your, right back behind it like on an AR. All right, your buttstock comes off. Looks like that must be oh, that's some riveted on there somehow.
It just almost looks like it's. Does it feel really sturdy?
No, it's very, look at, very squishy. But once you get it inside here, it doesn't matter if this is squishy or, you know, soft plastic or not, because this is a solid piece of metal. So looks like the bolt carrier group. Oh, look at that. Okay, all right, here, hold on, I'll show you this. Okay, so here's the piece that holds your bolt carrier group, and I just slid that back and slid the bolt carrier group, grabbed the firing pin on the backhand side. I just flipped it, and the whole bolt carrier group just came right out. So that's pretty simple and pretty typical. You got your pins that are holding your group together. Pin that's holding your firing pin in there. There's your firing pin sticking out. That's literally, you see how little puny bit that is? That's all it takes to fire a round. That's why it's very important to be careful with your firearms, because that is all it takes. You don't have to pull the hammer all the way back on a revolver and let it go to just to fire a round. So this is actually a little bit of a different kind of looking bolt carrier group than I've seen before, but it's all the same general stuff except for the ejector. See, the ejector is on the bottom, because your round is obviously going to be coming out the bottom. So then there you go. Then you can you know, stick your cleaning tube up, or your cleaning rod up into there, get your barrel clean. And if you really wanted to clean everything else out, you just take this off there, unscrew it, and there should be a spring that runs up inside here, holding your little white depressor, I guess. I don't know what the heck you're gonna call it, but holding that up in there. Let's see how easy it is to put it back together. came apart pretty easy. Not as easy as I thought. Oh, there it goes. There we go. All right, so there's a little bit of a plate down on the bottom of here that kind of holds the bolt carrier group up. It's about this far up inside there. You kind of gotta lift your bolt carrier group around that, or tip it upside down to get it to slide past that. Put this back together. Well, I don't know what the idea behind the design of this shotgun is, but actually, as I'm sitting here looking at it, I'm kind of falling in love with it myself.
I mean, I think with that, you could. I mean, it would be like a grab and go type situation, right? I mean, it's so very easy just to grab it
and actually, the better thing about this than a bullpup is you're not grabbing for the magazine on a bullpup, because if you've seen me shoot my American Tactical bullpup, every single time I load a magazine into it, I always want to grab that magazine. It's just automatic for me. So without being used to a bullpup non-stop, this takes that magazine out of the equation. You know, without using a bullpup all the time, you might be grabbing for the magazine, and that could cost you your life, but hopefully not. Let's see. So these should just slide back in. Yep. See, just pushes right in there, and your little spring holds it out. It's not perfect because, you know, it's plastic, so there's variances in it.
Is it light?
It is. It's really light. It's actually very, very, it's light. You can move it around. I haven't loaded any shells into it yet. So this is rated for a 3-inch shell, so obviously you can shoot the 2 3/4 through it. And the awesome thing about it is that it's a pump action, so when you shoot the 2 3/4 through it, it doesn't jam up like a semi-auto would with the lighter loads. So not bad, light. I'm worried. I'm not worried. I'm wondering how it's gonna load and eject, and I guess I am kind of worried to see if it's gonna jam, if you're pounding through the rounds. So we'll see. I don't know. That's all I know about it right now. I mean, what do you guys think about it?
It's not as terribly ugly as it at first when you see it.
No,
like,
so and the sight,
really
the sight has a little bit to I mean, this is the rear sight and that's the front sight, but I guess really the only thing that really matters is
I mean, it's a shotgun.
Where, yeah. I mean,
aim and shoot.
It's a splatter gun.
Aim and shoot.
So,
okay, well, I'm excited to shoot it.
yeah, it does. I mean, it's got some cool little stampings on it, and
any Kel Tek fans, comment below.
I'm not a Kel Tek fan.
We just haven't had anything Kel Tek.
I just haven't had anything Kel Tek. So this is what I like about this show, is that everything that we're showing you, we haven't touched. We haven't fired it. We don't know anything about it. We're learning together.
Yeah.
So far, I know I keep saying it's funny and it's weird and it's space gunny, but like she said, I'm already kind of starting to turn into a fan. And I really can't really wait to get it out to the range.
Yep.
So it's going to be super cool. I don't know if you guys know anything about attachments or anything that we can take off here, put Picatinny rails on, and anything cool that you've seen on Kel Tek's, man, let us know. We're all in for mods now. We never used to be.
Thanks so much for watching.
We'll see y'all next time.